Welcome back to Invest with Intention YouTube channel. I got a really good one for you today. Just a few weeks ago, FSELX was up over 86% year to date. Today is up around 49% after giving back a huge portion of those gains. So the big question is FSELX still worth buying after this pullback? That's exactly what we are going to answer today. We will take a closer look at my position, discuss why semiconductor stocks have suddenly cooled off after one of the hottest rallies we've seen in years. We will look at my FSELX year to date, 1 year, 3 year, 5 year and 10-year returns, and I will tell you exactly what I am doing with my money. So make sure you stick around. If you are new here, welcome. I am on a mission to turn 13,000 into 50,000 by investing into ETFs, index funds and high conviction stocks. A huge thank you to my 106 subscribers. I truly appreciate every single one of you. If you are watching this video and haven't subscribed yet, please take 2 seconds to subscribe. It costs you absolutely nothing, but it really helps this channel grow and reach more people. And as you can see, I'm showing you my real portfolio. Not a lot of YouTubers do this. And as always, this is not a financial advice. Please do your own research before investing in anything you see on this channel. Now let's jump into my position. Okay, so as you can see here, and to be honest with you, I've only added 1.4 or 1.5 shares to my FSELX position since my last update on June 25th, so over a month ago, and I'll explain why in just a second. So right now I own 85 shares of FSELX, okay, up from 83.5 shares. Okay, my average cost price, as you can see here, is $46.50, and I have invested a total of $3,953.84. Okay, the current share price of FSELX is $59.19, as you can see, down from its recent high of $74.81, okay, just a few weeks ago. Even after this pullback, my position is still up 27.28%, okay, or $1,078.84, okay, although that's down from around 50% previously. Okay, I'll be honest, watching your gains fall that much never feels good, but this type of pullback honestly didn't surprise me. Semiconductor stocks had gone almost straight up, fueled by excitement around artificial intelligence, massive spending on AI chips, and very strong earnings from companies in the sector. Eventually, investors started locking in profits. Money rotated into other sectors of the market, and semiconductor stocks pulled back. This is completely normal, okay? And I wanted to point out, so as you can see, I slowed down in my buys from April. Okay, so as you can see, in April I added, let's go down here. So I have 5, 2, 9, 5, 5, 7, 9, 10, about 10 to 12 shares. Okay, about 12 shares, actually 12 to 13 shares I added in April. And as we go up, you see that in May I added about 5 shares. Okay, and then in June I added 4 shares, and in July I added 1.4 shares. Okay, so as you can see the pattern, I started to slow down because the semiconductor industry has always been one of the most cyclical industries in the market. It experiences incredible rallies followed by periods of sharp corrections. That's simply the price you pay for owning one of the highest growth sectors in the world. Because of that, I intentionally slowed down my purchases while prices were running almost straight up. Now that we've seen a healthy correction, I actually think this is becoming a much more attractive time to start adding more shares again. So I think I'm going to start buying again in the month of August. Personally, I am not the type of investor who rotates in and out of sectors. I believe in my core ETFs and funds. When the market pulls back, I do one of two things. I either buy more when I can, or I simply do nothing and let the market work. One thing I refuse to do is panic sell during corrections, because the moment you start trying to perfectly time the market, there's always the risk of missing the recovery, as we've seen in the last few days in July, right? The market went down, and then the next day it recovered. So I don't try to time the market. And historically, some of the market's biggest gains happen shortly after its worst declines. Okay, now let's look at FSELX long-term performance. So this is still my portfolio, and we'll go over here. As you can see, year to date is up 49%, right? That's an incredible return even after the pullback. In the last year, it has returned 130%. Wow, this is amazing, right? In the last 3 years, on average, 58.21%. In the last 5 years, on average, 40%. Imagine getting 40% on average return in the last 5 years. In the last 10 years, 37%. These are incredible returns, okay? FSELX has been one of the strongest performing semiconductor funds available. Okay, of course, none of those returns guarantee future performance, but they do show that what can happen when you are willing to stay invested through both the highs and the lows. So, is FSELX still a buy? For me, yes, as long as you are investing with a 5 to 10 year time horizon. Understand that volatility comes with the territory, and continue to dollar cost average. I still believe FSELX deserves a place in an aggressive portfolio, growth portfolio. Okay, my goal hasn't changed. I'm still working towards 100 shares by the end of 2026. Right now, I'm sitting at, let's go back here. As you can see, 85 shares. Okay, so I have 15 more shares to go. I think I can get there. Now I want to hear from you. If you own FSELX and watched it pull back from being up 86% to around 49%, will you be buying more, holding your shares, or taking profits? Leave your answer down in the comments. I read every single one. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe, like this video, and share with someone who loves investing. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.